actually doesn't have a title yet, so
I think that's a good one.
yeah. Well, I mean, it's the Kitchn Cookbook, so books always have a second title, which is more important. Anyway, yeah, so it was neither a flash or an aha or a lightning moment when this all started. I tend to think of it as this kind of rolling tumbleweed that gains momentum since I was a child. When I was raised in Los Angeles, my father was a death penalty defense attorney and my mother was a food writer. And I loved them both and I valued what they did equally, but I had a very strong feeling that what my father did in saving the world was very important. And I, over time, just developed this kind of affection for having jobs that were really miserable, but I felt like I was helping people. So I had a whole career in the nonprofit social service world before all this started. And what I was missing is that what my mother really cared about was helping people cook more and better and at home. So I actually heard Roseanne Cash was on NPR this morning, and she said the things that you push away as a youngster, you end up embracing as you grow older. And so that's kind of happened to me in my career. I was standing on the corner of Broadway in Spring on September 11th, 2001, and got covered in a dust cloud, saw the whole thing happen, and my husband at the time and I felt like we gotta stop doing the work we're doing and help people be at home more. He was an interior designer. I was in culinary school at the time. I quit my job trying to figure out what I wanted to do, and I thought going to cooking school would be sort of fun. And so he started Apartment Therapy. I would write about food once a week, kind of like a little vanity thing. And then we realized, I guess this might be the flash aha moment. This is 2004, that cooking is really a big part of the home and how you make the home, and that is what was missing. At the time, there were a few food blogs. Several of them were sort of chat sites like Chowhound and eGullet, and then there was the Julia Project, which was sort of the most famous first blog, which was a very personal project and didn't have original recipes and was a very focused effort to chronicle. Do you guys remember Julie?
Yes. Yeah.
To chronicle her cooking the way through Julia Child's books. But what was missing was, at the time, we said sort of a Zagat type guide to life at home. And there were so many great food magazines, but there were no online websites that were not super personal, like Julia Project or 101 Cookbooks. These are all great sites, but we thought, let's make something that really will reach a lot of people and help a lot of people from a lot of different directions. So we said, let's do a separate food site. And his brother at the time, who was the person who told us what a blog was in the first place, he said, no, it won't work. There's food blogs, nobody will read them. And we thought, let's just do this. It was like we had no money, there was nothing to lose. So we did it, and it was 7 years ago. So it's not like 9 million uniques happened overnight. It's been a slow, steady growth, and we have no investors. We just sort of started like everyone here is saying, making your own cards and doing your own thing and crossing your fingers. And I always say the bad news is I don't think you can replicate that model today, but I think you can take that spirit and apply it to new things. And I find myself thinking that now. It's been 7 to 8 years since I started the site, and I believe in those sort of 7-year cycles. I'm just thinking, what's next? It kind of runs itself now. There's amazing people who write for the Kitchn, who manage it. So we'll see what happens next. But that's sort of the lightning flash 8-year story of Kitchn.com.
Thank you very much, Sara. Does anybody have any questions about the Kitchn?
Was Kitchn.com with an E already taken 7 years ago?
It wasn't taken, but it was parked and it was for sale for $50,000. So we decided not to buy it. Although I don't know what we have now, but all right.
Any other questions?
Hi, I'm wondering what your most popular type of content is.
When you say popular, you mean analytics popular or like, we love you, man, popular?
Since I do marketing for restaurants, I guess I'm going to say analytics-wise.
Recipes and how-tos. And it's, on the left side of our site, you can see our top posts and our top recipes at any given time. It's in vaguely real time. Every night from about 4:30 Eastern Standard Time until midnight Eastern Time, which is 9 on the West Coast, it's how to cook pork chops, how to make fluffy quinoa. The interesting content that was created during the day drops off of the top posts, and so the sort of the cream that rises to the top analytically, just because people are reading, goes away because of Google search. So yeah, keywords and all that stuff.
So SEO, do that.
Yeah.
Thank you
I
very
do
much.
it well.
Do it well. Do everything well. Thank you very much.